My mom damn near let me suffocate because she did not want to wake up, and she didn't want to wake up her boyfriend either. Adult and as a child, I never really got sick. I don't know why. It would take me a long time to get sick. And this particular day, it was like a Sunday, and my mom told me, she was like, oh, you look a little flushed. Like, you look like you're getting pale. And I'm like, I don't know. And I also had a headache, and I kind of felt a little hot while I was playing outside. It's like, oh, I passed it down because maybe I'm hungry and I'm tired. Her and her boyfriend got into an argument that day because she found out that he was cheating, but she couldn't really prove it yet. But she knew because there was a hickey on his neck. Oh, you know what? A mosquito bit me, so I just kept scratching, and it got into that bruise right there. Whatever. So they did it while I was in the bed, and then they both went to sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I could not breathe. When I tell you, I tried so hard to breathe. I was tapping my mom, and I couldn't even get the words out that I couldn't breathe. I just kept pointing at my throat and my nose. And her boyfriend literally grabs my face like this and squeezes it and kind of puts his nails into my cheek and pushes me off the bed. At this time, I was 7 years old because my sister was already born, and she was like sleeping in a bassinet next to us. And I fell down. The bed was really high. My mom liked really, really high beds. I don't know why. I literally could not breathe. When I tell you, I got up and I started to crawl because I kept trying to breathe. I was scared out of my mind because I could not find out why I was not breathing. And I thought I was going to die. I literally was suffocating. And my mom, I was tapping her feet, and she kicked me, and like she bent my finger back a little, so my finger was hurting. I made it to the bathroom. Finally, like I took one deep swallow, and then I could finally breathe. I think there was like mucus stuck in my throat and my nose, so that's why I couldn't breathe. I sat on the toilet, and I was just like and then my mom came in, and she was like, can you shut the my man is sleeping, like he has to go to work tomorrow. What do you do? All you do is go to school, but you don't pay no bills. And I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I don't feel good. Like, I feel sick, and I couldn't breathe. I think there was mucus stuck in my throat, and I don't know what to do, and I started to cry. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, like she was getting mad because her boyfriend was calling her back to bed, but she knew she had to help me. Uncle was kind of sitting on the couch getting ready to go to work, and he was staring at her, and she was like, what's wrong with her? And that's when my mom kind of snapped into mother mode, and she was like, oh my gosh, Mija, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? I'm so sorry that you're sick. I didn't even realize it. Did you say anything? Why didn't you wake me up? And I'm like, I did. And I was the type of person to always like put my mom out there. I'm like, I did try to wake you up. Your boyfriend pushed me in my face, and I had blood like all sides of my cheek because of how hard he put his nails into my skin. I don't know why this man loved to pinch me and loved to like just put his nails into my skin, but that's what he did. So I remember she like snapped. She came and gave me medicine, but she put me on the couch. And ever since that day that she put me on the couch, I always slept on the couch because I guess he liked it better when I didn't sleep in the bed. And she was so mad. Like when she laid me down, my uncle was saying bye to me. He was like, okay, Mija, I'll see you after work. I hope you feel better. And if you don't, I'll bring you back something special. I was like, okay. My mom told him, can you bring her back like a pack of Gatorade so she can drink it? He was like, fine. I remember her boyfriend woke up out of the bed, and he was like, what's going on? She was like, oh, she's sick. I have to like figure out what's going on. She was like, just give her some medicine, come back to bed, she'll be fine. So when my uncle closed that door, that mommy mode snapped out of her, and she was like, here, pour this much medicine and then drink it, and then tell me how you feel tomorrow morning when I wake up. I was like, you're not gonna stay with me? Like, I'm really scared. Like, I don't like to be in the living room anyways because it was so dark. That's not my problem. Stop being scared of the dark. Get over it. So she left with her boyfriend. He was like, come on, because I'm not gonna keep waiting. Otherwise, I'm going to bed without you. My mom was one of those women that whatever her man says goes. She literally told me, pour this much in. Like, she put this finger, like, pour this much into the thing and then drink it and go to bed. I poured too much to the point where my heart started to race really bad because I poured too much. I am surprised I'm still here today for all the things that happened to me by myself because my mom left me to do it by myself. So I remember like my heart just kept racing, and I was like getting really hot flashes, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I just started to lay there, and I got some water. Like I drank a whole thing of water, and then I was like, okay, I'm fine. I went to bed. The next morning, she literally, like, he woke me up, he pinched me, and he was like, you're going to school. I said, I can't go to school. I do not feel good. Like, I literally could not get up. Literally put my clothes on for me, and my mom walked me to school, and I had to sit at school all day because she was not coming to get me. And you know what? We only lived a minute away. Like, we lived right across the street from the school. So all she had to do was walk, come get me, and that I'll be fine. But she didn't want to come get me, so I had to spend the whole day in the nurse's office because her boyfriend told her that she better not come back to this house. When I was sick, I still went to school, so she can go to school. And my mom just left me there the whole day. And then got mad at me when I got home because the nurse had called her saying, we can't send her back to class. What do you want us to do, ma'am? She was like, keep her there. And she told the nurse, my man told her that she has to stay at school and learn something. That's what she's going to have to do. Teach her something about her body. I don't know. The day that my mom told me that she was going to leave me at school was the day that I told the school that my mom's boyfriend was touching on me. And she didn't want to leave him because he said he was going to stop cheating and everything like that. So after 3 days, my mom let me go back to school. She walked me to school, and she told me, she was like, if you tell the teachers or you tell the school what happened, I will leave you here after school, and I will never come back from you. Even if you try to go look for us, you'll never find us, and you'll be alone, and you'll be by yourself, and you'll live on the streets, and you'll never have anything in your life. I said, Okay, but that really hurt my feelings because my biggest fear as a child was being left alone. My mom had told me, you better find out how you're going to get home today because I'm not coming to pick you up because you know what, you're kicked out of my house. And she just walked away. Walked away like she didn't just tell me that. I remember I got into my class. I was bawling my eyes out. I was crying so bad that the teacher had to pull me out of the room. And she was like, why are you so upset? I told her my mom was going to leave me at the school and she's never coming back for me. And she told me that I'm kicked out and I don't know what to do. I am in 2nd grade, mind you. So the teacher's looking at me like, kind of crazy like, are you making this up? Or like, did your mom actually tell you she's not coming back for you? She sends me to the principal's office. The principal told me to sit down. I sat there for like 30 minutes and then another lady came in with a briefcase and everything. And I already knew who that lady was. It was CPS. The CPS lady asked me, she was like, are you okay? I said yes, and I started to cry because I'm like, my mom doesn't love me and my mom's gonna leave me here and I'm never gonna see my mom again. I'm sad. Okay, coming to the office, she was like, is anything going on in your home that your mom would tell you that? Her boyfriend is touching in places that he shouldn't be touching on me. And she was like, can you demonstrate? So she gave me 2 dolls. And she told me to demonstrate what happened, and I did. And she was like, okay, I got it. My mom gets a call. She was like, yes, this is so-and-so from the office. My mom hangs up. Don't even wait for the lady to tell her who she is. Tell me to go back to class. I'm bawling my eyes out because I'm still thinking, like, what am I going to do? I'm sitting there all day, so sad. I cry so bad all day, my heart starts to hurt. I walked out of school. I saw my mom standing there. My mom looked so mad, but I was so happy to finally see her. I was like, Ma, you came back for me. I hugged her and she put her thumbs into my collarbone and she forcefully pushed me away, but still held on to me so she can keep pushing her thumbs into my collar. She walked me home, didn't say nothing. Her baby daddy sitting on the couch. He was like, so you gonna go tell the school that I touched you? I said, yes, because you did. A couple days ago, that's what you were doing whenever I was trying to sleep. He was like, I thought that was your mom. I'm like, you thought that was my mom? My heart sank because I'm looking at him like, you thought that whatever you were doing feels like a grown woman? Are you serious right now? Like, what is wrong with you? I looked at my mom and I'm like, do you really believe what he's saying? Mom stood there the whole time while I'm confronting this grown man by myself. And she looked at me like she just wanted me to shut up, get over it. And she was like, you know what? I'm not your dad no more. He don't want nothing to do with you because he don't want you to get him in trouble. And she was like, you know what? Go sit down in the room and go watch TV and I'll bring you some food. I said, okay. I did not eat her food because I was afraid that it was laced with something because she did do that before. She did put bleach and stuff that I used to drink sometimes, but that was okay. And his girlfriend had came over and I was standing on top of the couch and I was like trying to play. And I remember they called me over and they was like, how dare you tell the school what he did to you and you know it's not true because do you know how much trouble he could have got into? I'm like, yes, I do. He did it. I'm looking at my uncles with this face like he did it and I wasn't lying. How can a child lie about something that they should have no knowledge of? I'm in 2nd grade. Uncles and everybody was so like, I heard it and it hurt my heart. In a second, yo. So they had looked at me, all of them, and they was like, they was like, I am so disappointed in you. And I said, how are you disappointed in me? I didn't do anything. Like, my mom literally sat there and she manipulated the whole story, but I didn't hear how she manipulated it. Like, you know what? Okay, CPS finally got off our back. They would come like clockwork. Like, my mom knew exactly when they were coming, and I could tell by the way she would get nice to me. She'll feel like I don't want him to live here, and they was like, well, we can't do nothing about that. That's for your mom to decide. After they finally stopped coming, my mom was like, everything went back to normal. My mom was being mean. He was being mean to me. On purpose, he broke my favorite horse. Sorry. After my mom had bought me that horse for Christmas, it was my favorite thing in the world. And I remember for no reason at all, I didn't do nothing to this man. And my mom sat there and watched him break it. She did absolutely nothing to save it. And all I did, I was sitting on top of the horse and I was just like, I'm a cowgirl, jump in smart, da-na-na. And the next thing I know, he took the leg, he pulled it from under me, he smacked it on the ground and he started stomping on it as if he just hated this thing. And he cracked it in half and I couldn't even use it anymore. And my mom was like, this is how she said it. Don't do that. Please stop. Ha 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 ha, please stop. Look, you made her cry. Just put it down. That's all she did. And ever since then, I never could like look at that man the same.